have. I know it's been quite some time, but it's just a lot going on. But anyways, this vlog is gonna start off telling you like what's been going on. So if you're new to my channel, welcome back. I'm new to my channel. I'm barely here, but I keep saying I want to do better. But kudos to all those women who are consistent, because having a baby and a husband is like, yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but let me tell you, that by no means should be mistaken for not being busy or not just having a hard time finding time to do things. And I had some other things going on, so I'll share those things with you later, because this vlog is strictly about us moving. So my family and I officially moved from Texas. We moved from Texas, guys. Like, Texas was like my favorite place to live. So we were stationed in Fort Hood. And Fort Hood is like, you know, one of the military's largest installation bases. And when we first moved there, I moved there from Houston to be with him. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is not, you know, there's nothing here. There was no Galleria Mall. Like, there was just, yeah, it was just like, to me, it was ghost town. However, as I spent more time there, I had learned that we were very close to a lot of places in Texas. Very easy access, like 45 minutes to an hour to Austin, 2 hours to Dallas, 2 to Houston. Like, it was a central location. It's Central Texas. So I really enjoyed it. Now looking back, like, we've been here for a couple months now, but I really wanted to show you guys, like, I guess I never showed you Fort Hood's base because we didn't live on base in Fort Hood, but the moving process for the military is the same, I'm assuming, if you want to utilize their services. So excuse my steering wheel and stuff being in the way. I lost my camera mount in the process of us moving, so you have to look at me and my steering wheel. But we moved to Fort Greg Adams. It used to be called Fort Lee, Virginia, which you would think I would be a lot happier because my family's closer. But guys, this little town, Petersburg, Trey Songz, your town, is trash, okay? No disrespect to the people that live there, but it is trash in comparison to Texas and Killeen, Texas, or Fort Hood, because there is literally, there's nothing here. Yes, you can drive to Richmond. You're 2.5, 3 hours away from DC. But like, so even the base is smaller. The base, I'm going to give the base about 8 miles long, just so you can have a comparison. And I'm going to give Fort Hood's base about 32 miles long. So you can tell the idea, like, that should give you an idea of the difference in size. So I don't like it here. And to be honest with you, when you live out of town and when you live close to family, like when you're not necessarily right up underneath them, you're going to see them family members just as much as you would see them living out of town, because you're still going to see each other on the same holidays. Like, it's not like we're around the corner. It takes me about 4 hours to get to my family versus Texas 26 hours if I drove. But the end of the day, no. I don't want to be here. Why is he on my tail? So on base, you have to drive a certain mileage per hour. Like, we can only drive 5 miles an hour in the neighborhood and then 25 miles an hour on the common road. So I don't know why he's on my tail like that. And when people do that, I like to go slower. Anywho, Noble's in the back. Noble's getting large, so we're headed to the Salvation Army, and then I really want to make some chocolate covered strawberries and a cucumber salad. And I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner, but my goal at the Salvation Army is just like a white throwover button up. They always have nice fresh white shirts that are not expensive. Plus, I want to get out of the house. But one thing that I really miss about Texas is HEB, the grocery store. Like, there's Publix here, Kroger, and then the commissary on base. It's tax-free, so that's nice. But I miss HEB. There is no grocery store like HEB. So if you are at Fort Hood and you gotta come here, appreciate it. Okay, now let me say this one thing though. Make this very clear. Fort Hood's base is not near as beautiful as Fort Gregg Adams. Fort Hood's base is my phone. Oh hell, hold on. Oh, come on to the right. Hello?
You see my text message?
I didn't because I'm driving.
Oh, where you going?
To the grocery store.
Oh, why you talking? I'll catch up.
Well, I mean, I waited for you. I didn't know what you was doing.
Oh, my bad. Now I don't know what that was quick. I just up.
Yeah, we just left. We're like about to go off base now.
Oh, okay. Now, do you think?
Oh, you don't want to come with us?
Oh, yeah, then you come get me. Oh, where you at?
Right at this shop road.
Oh, I'm driving my pen.
Huh?
I'm driving my pen.
You don't got no pants.
That's not what dropping my pen.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We gonna turn around and go get him because yeah, he's gonna pay for the groceries. So the base is really beautiful here though. Really beautiful base, and I don't even know where can I turn around at? Ugh, I'm already off base. Now I gotta go back on show my ID again. I wanna make a U-turn somewhere. Oh, here's a U-turn right here. Bow to that. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna drop my something on my bell. Hold on guys, let me get back on base again. Hello. Thank you. You too. Okay, so anyways, the base here is a lot more beautiful, but enough talking. I'll update you on my life later. I'll vlog later, but I do want you to see some of the base, so I might try to get you some footage on that. And then also I want to go back. So these clips I'm going to show you are from the moving experience, down to the movers coming, down to them shipping our cars, how we packed, what we did what we did to prepare for the move, and things you might want to take with you, packing your personal belongings, and how long it took our stuff to come, what delivery looked like, what it didn't look like, all that stuff. You can watch this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I may come back and comment or intertwine, say some things here and there. But for the most part, these clips are a couple months ago. Like I said, I've been really busy. I've been sick, guys, and I'll explain to you how sick I was later. But yeah, I gotta find my way on this base. So look at the clips. I believe I want to show you some of our house. My husband is, I believe his rank is 03, if you're wondering what type of housing you get for 03. And yeah, we'll be back. We are being packed up. Our house is being packed up. It feels so weird to just sit here and like not pack anything. So anyways, we are PCSing, like I'm guessing that's the best term. I'm still learning terms for military stuff, so if you know, you know. If you don't, it's cool. We're gonna get the same point across still. But it's 3 movers. They showed up in a truck, and they bring in all the boxes. They are going to pack everything up. Literally, we did clean. We cleaned out everything, so we didn't take anything open or used. We made sure everything was clean as far as laundry. We put all toys together, all shoes together. Like, we organized and cleaned for them very well. But now they're just boxing everything up. So This is crazy. So if you are like a military spouse or in the military, we are being moved. What can I show you? We didn't mop the floors because they're in and out, so it's kind of dirty on the floors. But we pretty much had to create like a closet safe space where we put everything that we don't want them to pack in the closet, and they won't touch it. And then some other things that we put in our cars, because our cars are going to get there before our house gets there to our next duty station. And we don't know how long, you know, they give you an estimate about how long it's going to take to transport your household items. So in the cars are being shipped also. They come get the cars tomorrow. But in the car, we packed stuff, extra bags of clothes and things that we may need ASAP. Not necessarily things we want to travel with, but things we're going to need ASAP immediately. The cars come 2 days after we move, so we put those things in the cars. So when they ship the car, they're in the car. We get the car 2 days later, because we may not get our house until 8 days later. So anyways, so we did all that. And yeah, it's just a blessing to not have to. Sorry, y'all, I'm watching paternity court. So they came in with the boxes, they came in with the tape, they in different rooms. Yeah. Oh, you can't see. You're looking at me. Hold on. This thing chock full of boxes.
Oh. Look at that, already packed up. Y'all got a lot of junk.
Nah, they ain't junk.
I know your neighbors is like, dang, they leaving.
I know. But I don't want to be. Oh, wait, let me see. Hold on. Oh, it's empty in here. So I would go in the other rooms, but it's all the same stuff. I would start saying that's where I'm from. His skin was bomb. Gizmo. Gizmo. So they're probably... Oh, you need the keys to that? Here you go. Okay, y'all, so we didn't expect them to come get the cars tonight, but they asked if they could, and they did. So now we're vehicleless. Carless. They get ready to load Puss up. Y'all, that's my car's name. I know. My girl was like, oh, did you name this car? And I'm like, no, not really, just P. But this is Puss right here, my baby. It's crazy how you kind of stop appreciating things that you have because you've had it for so long, but it's still a very nice car, and I need to start taking better care of it. But yeah, so there's a truck back there. He said that our cars should be there in 2 days. Yeah, nice little dude. So when you are moving, they will also, no, I can't zoom in. It's not letting me zoom in. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So they have other cars on there, and ours was the last pickup for the night. Sachet, sachet. Okay, I'll quit. Hey, Nova. Nova. Is she red? Hi. Hey, Stevie. What you do? What you doing? What are you doing? Say hi. Gizmo, get out of my way. Yay, stink. Tease. Hey, sweet. Here at the airport, the Fort Hood Airport. He's been calling his dad since he left, but we have 3 layovers, so pray for us. Oh, my mom's calling. I'll be back. Oh, say hi. Say hello to the people. Oh, your part is crooked. Ooh, who did that? Who did that? Huh? Look at that boy with them Daisy Dukes on. I want you to look at that boy with them Daisy Dukes on. Everybody. 7 red. Got it. Fragile one open over there. Yeah.
Push them over first, then grab it from the bottom and start backing up. Go ahead.
Let the real work begin. Right, Giz? Time to clean up and decorate.